No one expected what happened next. It was supposed to be just another routine press conference, questions from reporters, some political spin, and a calm defence from Keir Starmer. But just minutes into the live broadcast, something strange happened. A group of MPs seated behind him began whispering, shifting in their seats. Then, without warning, one stood up, then another, and another. Within seconds, the room was in shock. 43 Labour MPs stood together, stared directly at the cameras and silently walked out. Live. On national television. Keir Starmer froze mid-sentence. The audience watching from home couldn't believe what they were seeing. The anchor back in the studio could barely find words. We're witnessing something quite extraordinary, she muttered. And she was right. This wasn't just a protest. This was an organised revolt. And it had been quietly brewing behind closed doors for weeks. Tensions within the Labour Party had been rising. Multiple MPs had complained of being cut out of key decisions. Several had grown frustrated with Starmer's leadership style, calling it controlling, opaque, and out of touch with the grassroots. But no one expected it would lead to this. The walkout was planned in total secrecy. According to leaked messages, the group had met privately just days before, agreeing they could no longer support Starmer's leadership. Many of them believed the party was losing its soul, becoming too focused on power and strategy and not enough on the people they were meant to serve. And there was one key trigger that pushed them over the edge. Just the night before, a private email had been leaked. In it, a senior aide close to Starmer allegedly spoke about neutralising internal resistance and cleaning out old voices. The message implied a plan to sideline anyone who didn't agree with the party's current direction. That was the final straw. When the email went public, phones lit up across Westminster. Discussions that had once been cautious turned into bold plans and the walkout was decided. And they timed it perfectly. The MPs chose a moment when all eyes were on Starmer during a key broadcast meant to show party unity. Instead, what millions saw was a party tearing itself apart in real time. After the 43 MPs walked out, the room was silent. Starmer looked stunned. He tried to continue speaking, but his voice cracked. If anyone wants to have a conversation, he said, they know where to find me. But it was clear something had shattered. In the hours that followed, resignations poured in from lower-level staff, advisors, and local representatives. News outlets scrambled to confirm names. Twitter, now X, exploded. Hashtags like @Labour Exodus and @Starmer Crisis started trending within minutes. The party headquarters called an emergency meeting. Sources say there were arguments behind closed doors, with some calling for Starmer to resign and others urging him to hold the line. By evening, Starmer gave a short public statement. Calm but clearly shaken, he said, "The Labour Party is bigger than any one moment and I remain committed to leading us forward. But I hear the voices of those who left and I take responsibility for the work that must be done." It wasn't enough. Polls taken the next day showed public confidence in the Labour Party had dropped sharply. Some voters called the mass resignation brave. Others called it chaos. Some said they would never vote Labour again. Others said this was exactly the kind of honesty politics needed. But beneath all the headlines, a deeper question was forming. Was this just a leadership crisis or the start of something even bigger? Rumours are now circulating that the 43 MPs may form a breakaway movement. Several have been seen meeting with former party figures and grassroots organisers. If they create a new political group, they could change the shape of the next election. Meanwhile, Starmer remains in place for now, but every move he makes is under a microscope. Allies are watching, enemies are waiting, and the media is circling like sharks. The future of the Labour Party has never been more uncertain. One moment changed everything, and British politics may never be the same again. Thanks for watching. If you want more real-time political drama and exclusive breakdowns, stay tuned. What comes next could shock the nation once again.